Hello everyone, welcome to your tropical update. It is August 3rd and we now have a strengthening tropical storm Isaiah. Winds are now at 70 miles per hour and the pressure is at 983. It's moving north-northeast at 16 miles per hour as of the 5 p.m. Eastern Time advisory. And there's the track for you. So as you can see, it's the tropical storm force winds are closing in on the South Carolina and parts of North Carolina coast as well. So it's going to be moving generally north-northeastward or northeastward over the next few days. And I just wanted to show you this graphic just to show you kind of like a more clean shot of the warnings and the other advisories up and down the East Coast. As you can see, pretty much from Charleston, South Carolina, up through a lot of North Carolina even as well. Hurricane warnings are in effect, and tropical storm warnings extend from the southern part of the Outer Banks all the way up to down east Maine. That includes New York City and pretty much everywhere on the East Coast, all the way down from Maine down to South Carolina. And this here is a look at the earliest reasonable arrival times for the tropical storm force winds. So the Outer Banks, you got pretty much, this is your last day to prepare. If you're up in New York City, you've got all day tomorrow. And if you're in north of Maine, let's just say, Maine or north of there, or north of the Boston area, you have all day tomorrow. And that's it. And then there is the likelihood of tropical storm force winds, almost certain for much of the East Coast, or at least very, very likely. And then there's the rainfall, possibly up to 10 inches of rain for parts of the East Coast, somewhere in that Virginia, Maryland, not too far from Washington, D.C. Definitely, we could see very, very heavy rain, floods to epic proportions out of this thing. And then one last graphic to show you the storm surge. Yes, this thing will be kicking up a lot of water as it strengthens and makes landfall, likely somewhere in the northern part of South Carolina, northeastern South Carolina. And as you can see, they're 3 to 5 feet in parts of the South Carolina, North Carolina coast. And then 2 to 4 feet all the way up through the Outer Banks up to the North Carolina-Virginia border. And then even farther north than that, 1 to 3 feet all the way up New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, even all of Long Island, including New York City. And then that stretches all the way up to Martha's Vineyard and almost up to Boston and the Cape Cod area up there. So this is a very dangerous storm. It's still strengthening offshore. It's still over the water. Remember, 9 out of 10 hurricane deaths are from storm surge and flooding. It doesn't happen from wind. It doesn't happen from trees falling over. I mean, it does sometimes, but those are outliers. Most deaths in hurricanes are flooding, drowning deaths. You know, someone drives through a flooded roadway and their car gets swept away, or they drown in the ocean, the storm surge when it comes through their house. Those types of things. So I hope this video informed you guys about some of the dangers of the storm as it spins just off the Carolina coast. And if you have any relatives at all or know anyone that live on the east coast of the United States or in Canada for that matter, tell them about my channel, Red Weatherman. Have them subscribe, have them follow my Facebook page, James's Weather Forecast. I post these videos on YouTube every single day, and I will continue doing so as long as this storm or any other storm is a threat to the United States.